Hey, this is Tubby Guru 471 here. This is episode 6 of season 1 of the Tubby Guru Show. Just reminding me that on episode 12, I will be giving my last video for season 1. It will be the season finale of the Tubby Guru Show. 12 episodes. 12 episodes, as many episodes as it goes up to, 12 episodes at least. And the season finale ends in February. It ends in March. And season 2 will not start till the next Monday in March after the season finale. So I just want to let you guys know that. If you like this video, comment at the bottom. If you like this video, yeah, like I said, comment on the bottom. If you like this, can you subscribe at the top? Comments, my links are on the right. Just give me a feedback on what you think, all like that. Okay, so here we go with Monday Night Raw. By the way, it's Tubby Guru 471, your guru of WWE knowledge. You know, I've actually not been a fan since 1996. I've just seen videos and stuff like that. I've actually been a fan of WWE since 2003. And I'm sorry that I lied to you guys. I apologize. You guys might not want to watch my videos after I lied. I'm sorry. I just thought it would make me feel cool if you guys would think I was a fan since 1996. But I didn't start watching wrestling since 2002, and then I started watching it in 2000, and then I was a fan in 2003. This is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Anyway, I have knowledge. The reason why I say I have knowledge since 1996, I've watched the WWE classics stuff, and I've seen all the shows from 1996 to now, and I'd like to say I'm pleased with who I am right now. I am still a face. I am a face on my WWE 12. I'm a good guy. So yeah. Anyway, first off, Monday Night Raw. It started off with a promo. I can't remember much of it. It started off with a champion versus champion match. It was I know a couple matches. I guess I'm starting to take down notes about the match. What happened was, near the end of the match lasted for about a good 10-15 minutes, like a normal match, like a good match should. About 10, 15, 20 minutes. It ended in a no contest. John Laurinaitis stopped the match because Sheamus interfered. Anyway, what happened on that was they were getting into it, and Punk was about to win. David Otunga comes up the first time. Referee's going over. Santino wants to go over and say, "Hey, you can't interfere and stuff. You can't do that. No, 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 no." Immediately when he faces Otunga, Otunga pushes him, unleashing the Cobra. Santino with the Cobra knocks David Otunga out. John Laurinaitis throws Santino down, pulls Santino off. Santino is out, and that's that. But other than that, it was a good match. Then after that, they're arguing back and forth, blah 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 blah. Teddy Long and John Laurinaitis start arguing back and forth, and Sheamus runs down. Danny Bryan's running out. Sheamus runs down, throws him back in, saying, "You're not gonna leave. No, no, no. Get back into the match." Laurinaitis, Punk gets to go to sleep on Bryan. 1, 2. He stops the match, Laurinaitis, and he rules it no contest because of the interference by Sheamus, which I don't think, but yeah, that was fun. Another one I remember is Eve coming down saying that there's not a man on the planet that wouldn't love to be used by her, because last week she said she was just using Zack Ryder, and I was just devastated when I heard that, and I can't believe that she turned a heel. I would have never thought Eve would turn heel. So now Kelly's wondering, why'd you do it? Why? Stuff like that. And she apparently meant to do all of it and stuff like that. And if you go to the True Long Island Story and you go on this week's episode, she is not the broski of the week, the hoeski of the week. Now, if you're wondering, that little confrontation between Teddy Long and John Laurinaitis, John Laurinaitis was telling Teddy that he was fired because he's not going to be running this week's SmackDown. Well, Teddy Long said that he's not going to be running, that Laurinaitis isn't going to be running. There was a rumor saying that Laurinaitis is not running Raw next week. I didn't know what that meant. It could mean that maybe they both might have been fired, or Teddy Long's not running SmackDown next week because there's going to be a guest general manager for SmackDown. There were a couple possibilities. I thought one of those possibilities did come true. I was right, and it did happen. I predicted, and it did happen. They're being swapped. So now, it's not permanently, it's just temporarily, it's just for the 2 shows. Laurinaitis is being moved to SmackDown, going to run this Friday night on SmackDown. And Teddy Long's going to run next week's Raw. And what I'm guessing is that Teddy Long, the board of directors will watch both performances they'll see both performances. They'll see Laurinaitis' performance on SmackDown, and then they'll see Teddy Long's performance on Raw, and then they're gonna swap them back. I think they're gonna swap them back, and they're gonna watch them another week with Teddy Long running SmackDown and John Laurinaitis running Raw, and they're gonna choose. See, whoever does a better job of running both brands might become permanent general manager of both Raw and SmackDown. So that means if Teddy Long does a good job next week on Raw, and next Friday, not this coming Friday, but the Friday after, if he gets moved back to SmackDown, then I might be right, and they might put him as permanent general manager. Same thing with Laurinaitis, which I hope they don't. I'd like to see Teddy Long as a general manager than John Laurinaitis, because John Laurinaitis admitted to Teddy Long he doesn't care about what the WWE Universe wants. He only cares about what the board of directors wants. And I'm guessing he has something against the board of directors. The WWE board of directors that kept him as the interim general manager of Monday Night Raw. Anyway, John Laurinaitis only cares about 3 things: David Otunga, himself, and the board of directors. Teddy Long cares not just about himself, he also cares about WWE fans, the WWE superstars, the board of directors, and the WWE Universe. And that's what I think is a key ingredient in a perfect general manager. That's what I think. Not someone like Laurinaitis who only cares about himself, Otunga, and the board of directors. In order to be a general manager, you have to be strict but fair, tough but fair, which Laurinaitis has not shown. He's only shown tough but fairness to people like he's pulled those two apart. He's shown toughness on people like Punk, Ryder, Cena, those people, Eve, Kelly, all those guys. Santino, Teddy Long. And he's been showing fairness to himself, Otunga, Christian, Mark Henry, Alberto Del Rio, and those superstars. He has not shown fairness to the other superstars. He has not shown fairness to Sheamus, anyone like that. He hasn't shown any fairness to that. So here's the thing. I hope Teddy Long becomes the permanent general manager of both Raw and SmackDown. Okay, that is all, and that is all we have for this week's edition of the Tubby Guru Show, starring me, Tubby Guru 471. Comment on the bottom, like me on the bottom. Also, comment and like me on the bottom. My links are on your right. Subscribe, and my other videos are up there. Subscribe, and my channel. Go to my channel, subscribe, and look at my other videos. This is Tubby Guru 471, your guru of WWE greatness since knowledge since 1996. Not been a fan since 1996. My knowledge up since 1996. So this is Tubby Guru 471 signing off.